What's up, Mystic Manifesting family? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here. And it feels like I'm just recording one long video or like doing a live stream or something, but I've been sitting here recording all of this big list of videos that we have to do. And I wanted to say maybe this will be the last one, but every time I feel like I'm done, I was like, this one won't take too long. I'm about 10 minutes each video, and it's past my bedtime. But I'm a grown man. I'm going to do whatever I want, right? So let's talk about it. What's this topic? I just said it. Mini manifestations and their importance. That's what it was. Let's talk about mini manifestations and why they are important. Manifesting can be related to working out a lot, and I do that. As you guys know, I like to work out a little bit, so I like to relate things to working out. And mini manifestations are doing reps in the gym. They're little things with no attachment to them that you would like to see in your world to test manifesting. So there's something that you would write down or visualize once or twice or do a technique a few times to get it, but then you don't hold any fear of not getting it or anything because you don't care if you have it or not, which is the whole point of like detaching from stuff. You don't care if you get it or not, but because you've done the technique and you believe you've had it, it will come to you. Like Neville said, whatever you visualize, like climbing a ladder, no one gave a fuck if they climbed the ladder or not, but because they visualized it before bed, their subconscious was programmed that they have to climb a goddamn ladder. So, we're here to program our subconscious minds with many manifestations. And that's programming you to believe that you can manifest anything. So, I will pull up in my book here. And most of them I think are actually done. So one of my ways of doing mini manifestations, and it's pretty much the only way I've ever done it, the only time I visualize it is when I'm writing it down. And then I'll forget about it because it's literally not that important to me. And if you can make your SP or your job or whatever that you're trying to manifest or that amount of money as unimportant to you as, let me give you a stupid example, because I pick stupid things, but then I also pick other things. Beautiful women pursuing me. You got no attachment to that because you want your SP. Well, all of a sudden those other beautiful women started pursuing you. I got that one crossed off because it was. Then here's something that would be classified as a big manifestation, but because I was starting to detach, it's a mini manifestation for me. Constant communication with SP. Constant, calm, happy communication. That's what I have now. Here's something stupid. A 1920s to 40s car I wrote down. But it was very specific I picked. It was like I don't know what year, but maybe more the 40s. Ford lime green pickup truck with white on it. And I saw it in my head when I was writing that down, just because I wanted to pick something like that. And I saw things that were similar. I'm like, there it is, but technically it's not really right, but I'll give it credit. There it is, there it is. So those were all birds before land. Then the car dealership right around the corner from my condo has that car in the fucking front of the, all brand new cars, but for some reason, a shiny brand new 1940s looking car that's like never been touched before is sitting out there in pristine condition. I always figured it was gonna be beat up or used or something, but I did see it perfect in my head. So, I mean, that's crazy what it was. Something small, like more merch sold. It's like, I have a day job, I don't really need it. I do wanna go full-time into being a coach online and being a content creator. So it would be helpful and important for me to sell the merch, right? But it's not something I'm dying that I have to have the cash, so I don't have an importance to it. I started selling more. Get respect from everyone. I've been getting more respect from a lot of people in my world, like job-wise. It's like I'm getting compliments for stuff, and I'm not even doing much shit, but it's like I'm getting compliments there about how good I'm doing it, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, man, just by writing it down, I write it down, I think about it for a second while I'm writing it down, kind of visualize or feel how that would feel, and I move along, and I forget about it. More money given to me. I don't know when I'm going to be posting this video, but at the time I'll be recording it like last weekend. My dad gave me $100 when we were at this festival. He's like, oh, we wound up getting in a fight where I talk about something bad happens. You got to flip it to good. So I revised the situation, made it good and stuff. And then I didn't realize, but he was feeling bad about the fight all day the next day. But I had already forgiven it and shut it down and took it out of my head. But I guess in his head, he felt bad. And the next day we went to the festival, he goes, here's $100 for your drinks and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I forgot until I came on the live and saw, oh, someone gifted me money. Huge online following. Past week or two, I've hit my 2 major goals: 1,000 followers on both platforms for Mystic. Random money given to me, which kind of goes along with other things, and I put at least $500. I won the $1,200 on the casino like a week after I wrote this. So these are all mini manifestations. I don't need the money, but it came to me because I didn't need it and I didn't care if I got it. I don't need these women or really care if I have them, but they're coming to me because I wrote it down, and I also have the affirmation and belief whatever I write down becomes fact. So boom, there it is. Something that was kind of big and I was kind of attached to was the constant communication with SP. Hard to do, but I was able to detach from it enough. Then I've got like the bigger manifestations, but as you know, there's no big and small manifestations. Everything has no meaning until you give it a meaning. But we want to give everything the best possible meaning we can, obviously. But to start out with, the point of the mini manifestations is to sharpen the muscle of the mind, to sharpen the subconscious, and to give you that confidence that yes, you can manifest anything into your reality. Because it's going to start out with maybe a free cup of coffee. That's one everyone always does. You get the free cup of coffee, and you're like, well, this is a free cup of coffee. But no, it's a big fucking deal, because you treat that just as big as the SP thing. It's like, wow, everything just comes to me. Everything I visualize comes to me. Everything I want in my life comes to me. So the cup of coffee and the SP are the same thing. Running your own business and finding a quarter on the ground are the same thing. I should put it not here, here. They're the same thing, because it's how you perceive it. To someone who doesn't have a quarter, that quarter is just as valuable to them as to someone who's got plenty of money inheriting a big company would be. My analogies are sometimes out there, but I think you get the point. Nothing has meaning till you assign it meaning, but the small manifestations are things you're not attached to, and the more of them you write down, the more success you see. Do Neville's ladder experiment as something to prove the law. Do things to prove the law to yourself, and it helps you detach from SP, millions of dollars or whatever else you really want. Helps you detach, helps you grow spiritually, helps you have faith in the law, and realize that you're not getting a handout. You're doing techniques, you're doing beliefs, you're building your self-concept, you're building yourself up, you're building your spirituality up, and then in turn, the world is taking care of you. That's where the term law of attraction comes through. Things are attracted to you because you're becoming magnetic. You're becoming a magnetic motherfucker, as I like to call it. It should be a shirt. Magnetic motherfucker. Because you're building up a magnetism to yourself, and things are being attracted to you because you have this confidence that you can manifest anything, all because of what you manifested on with the mini manifestations. So do not underestimate their power. I learned them from Bia when I was working with her a long time ago, and I was just like, a mini manifestation, what is that? And she told me to make a list. So it's just literally a list. You're feeling the stuff out and thinking about it while you're writing it, and then you kind of forget about it, detach and let it go, and you see how fast it comes to you. So I hope this helps. And I don't know if I plugged this already, but if you need any extra help, I got the coaching down in the description box. Or email mysticmanifesting@gmail.com or flex_Lassiter on Instagram. Send a DM and I'll just tell you about coaching. And if you want to see me on other social medias, that stuff's down there too. But I hope this helped you guys. I love you guys very much. I believe in you. You can't fuck this up. Manifest a bunch of small things, and the big things will come, because there is no big and small. Give everything the best possible meaning you can. All right? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.